Hey guys, how's it going? Eminem Gaming here, and let's get into this article. As you can see by the title, Uncharted 4 has been delayed, but a very interesting article written by Sean Layden, the official on the official PlayStation blog. Let's get into it, guys. So it says, new release date for Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. As you know, Naughty Dog is wrapping up production on Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, with the game on track to go gold and into production later this month. In an effort to meet the considerable worldwide demand and to ensure that all gamers worldwide have the opportunity to play the game on day one, we have chosen to postpone the launch of the game by 2 weeks to allow for extra manufacturing time. Therefore, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End has a new worldwide release date of May 10th, 2016. We know this news might be disappointing, and we are sorry to have to make you wait a little longer to play Naughty Dog's latest. The good news is that the game is phenomenal, and we are fully confident that it will be worth the wait, and the team at Naughty Dog is eager as ever for you to experience Nathan Drake's final adventure. We thank you for your continued support from PlayStation. So, what does this mean, guys? Well, as you can see, this is a very strange delay. Uncharted 4 was delayed till April 26th to help with finishing off mocap, adding extra depth to the scenery, adding, to the world, all that good stuff that we want from a delay. We want a game to be better than we thought it was going to be, and that's what Naughty Dog did. We've seen from the story trailer, we've seen everything about Uncharted. We know this is going to be a great game, but they added so much to the world, the scenery. The fact is, everyone was going on about the story trailer, not enough gameplay. That is in-game cutscenes. That's actually, so you see the game and you'll see that's actually how the game plays and looks. How do I know this? Well, The Last of Us and the other Uncharted all did this in-game cutscenes. So what I want to talk about is the very interesting thing. It says in March the game will be done. It'll be done. Once it goes gold, that's it. Do you know what I'm saying? That is it. The game is gold and that's done. They can't do any more to that. They're not going to add anything more to it. So that'll be done this month. Some people say, well, you've got a month. But this is for extra manufacturing time. That is crazy. That is unbelievable to think that they've got to have nearly, I guess, a month and a half to cater to produce as many Uncharted 4s as have been pre-ordered. That is insane, guys. That is incredible for Uncharted 4 to have such a big influence on gamers, that the pre-orders are so massive that they have to take a month and a half to produce all the pre-orders. So what does this mean? Persona 5 was delayed last year. I believe it was delayed so that they could have a worldwide release. I think they were going to release it in Japan, and I think they were going to bring the US and the UK and the Europe version later in 2016. But what they did, I believe, was they delayed the game so that the whole world could have, Persona 5 day one. I think this is a very similar case. We knew it was going to sell massive amounts, millions of copies or whatever, or a lot of copies anyway, in the US. We knew that. Uncharted's a big series, and it's the biggest PlayStation 4 exclusive since the PlayStation 4's been announced. But who knows? The European market could have been just absolutely inundated by pre-order after pre-order. Who knows how many people pre-ordered that Uncharted 4 bundle? Maybe that's it. People have pre-ordered these bundles and they have to make more of them or whatever. Or, What about the possibility of the Japanese market, the Asian market? Who knows what it's going to do there? The Middle Eastern market has 1 million PlayStation 4 users. Could they be having to expand worldwide all these release copies? Are they going to have to? By the sounds of it, this is going to be huge. This game is going to sell like hotcakes. Because Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection, which we'd assume, okay, would have less people buy it than Uncharted 4. I mean, if I'm wrong in that statement, let me know. But do you think Uncharted 4: A Thief's End will sell more than the Nathan Drake collection? Now, assuming that is the case, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, according to VG Charts, has sold more than Halo 5 at about 3.6 million. That would mean that this game is on track to beat 3.6 million, and it's going to sell like hotcakes. All I can say, it's going to sell like hotcakes. The benefit of this, a lot of people are talking negative. Sony are out of money. Do you know what I mean? Naughty Dog at it again. The game's going to be delayed again. You know, all of this stuff. What do I really think is going to happen? I think this is good news for Ratchet and Clank fans like myself. Ratchet and Clank, I put a tweet on Twitter, and I think people agreed. It was, you know, I think a lot of people agreed. Ratchet and Clank now has a chance to sell. Okay, so you've got Quantum Break at the start of the month. That's going to sell more because Uncharted 4 isn't later that month. Dark Souls 3 hasn't got the same audience. I don't think that Uncharted being delayed affects those sales at all, if I'm going to be completely honest. It could have affected Quantum Break, maybe a couple of thousand, not by much, but that they don't have to worry now. Dark Souls 3 wasn't going to be affected at all. Ratchet and Clank was going to be butchered. I love Ratchet and Clank, you know that, guys, and the fact is they're not doing a collector's edition or I'd have bought it, but the problem was they put it a week before Uncharted, and let's be honest here, who the hell was talking about Ratchet and Clank? I was. Do you know what I mean? Exposed. I was talking about Ratchet and Clank because I love Ratchet and Clank. But no one cared about that game. Everyone was like, oh my god, Uncharted, Uncharted. With it now being 3 weeks away from Uncharted, I think a lot of PlayStation gamers are going to get it. Now, hear me out. People are going to want to kill some time to Uncharted. Let's be completely honest here. People are going to kill some time between like finishing Dark Souls or finishing Quantum Break, you know, till Uncharted. Ratchet and Clank is going to be a great movie and it's going to be a great game. So that opens up the sales for Ratchet and Clank. That's my opinion. Do you agree, guys? Because I know I'm going to be playing the hell out of that game. I'm going to platinum that game before Uncharted 4 comes out, and I'm so excited to play that game. But do you agree with me? Do you think this opens up the sales? Do you think Ratchet and Clank is actually going to be more successful now that Uncharted 4 has been delayed? Or was it going to be, the hype of Uncharted could have sold a few copies? Who knows? But let me know what you think down below, guys, on this. Now, what can we expect in terms of sales for Uncharted 4? I think this has the potential, guys. Okay, now disagree. Let me know. I think this has the potential to be the highest selling Uncharted game ever. I believe Uncharted 2 is the highest selling. I could be wrong. Don't expose me with all these VG charts. Look, Uncharted 3 sold more or whatever. I'm not too sure. But I think it's going to be the highest selling Uncharted game released. With the 40 million PlayStation 4 users, a little mumbling. I don't agree with it, guys. I really don't agree with it. But I like a ton of indie games, and that's just me. I do like them. So there's a little bit of mumbling in the some communities that PlayStation doesn't have that big IP. Well, here it is, and I can see pretty much a lot of people who have a PS4 just going out and buying Uncharted 4. The fact is, they've had to delay the game because they need to produce more. It's going to be done this month. I just don't know what to say, guys. I'm going to leave this video here. I'm excited for Uncharted still. People are like, oh, I've got my ticket, for the hype train because it's near April. I've been on that since it's been announced. So you know what I mean. I'm not getting off now, guys. I certainly ain't getting off now. Because I won't get my seat back in a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? It'll be that packed. But let me know, guys, what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you think? Do you think this is a good delay? Do you think it's good to release it worldwide same day? Do you agree that the sales are going to be pretty big? And are you excited now to maybe pick up Ratchet and Clank if you weren't going to? I'm going to leave this video here. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're not. And just let me know your opinions down below, guys. And obviously, I'll get back to everyone who comments. So, yeah, I'll see you soon. I'll see you in a video.